Welcome back. We have visionary Allie Ochs here with her machine. How you doing today, Allie?
Wonderful. I'm in New York. I'm the Nikki Clarke Show.
I know, it's
Yeah.
so exciting being here. Just really energy when you walk down the streets and you're getting knocked over. It's like, yeah, I'm in New York. Amazing. Love the bling, by the way.
Oh, love the bling girl.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background.
I have no medical background, even though I'm in the most exciting industry in the medical field at this point in time. And I'm German, and I'm not going to apologize for it. So my story basically began that I was a basket case on a physical, mental, and emotional level. And this is a story that happens to a lot of people today in this society. They're sick, they have pain, they cannot sleep, they have no energy, they don't feel well. Mm-hmm. And in spite of conventional medicine coming up with all kinds of solutions,
yes,
people as a whole are not getting well. And this is what happened to me. I had severe back pain, I couldn't sleep, I was depressed, I was a mess. Wouldn't know it now.
Now you're glowing.
All right, and I came across what is called PMF technology, which stands for pulsating electromagnetic fields that affect every single cell in the human body.
And how many cells do we have?
75 trillion.
That's a lot.
You and I, we're 1.5 million together.
So, now it is said that we're all electromagnetic beings, right? We emit energy and we receive energy from the environment.
Right.
So we need an interaction of negative and positive energy so that we have healthy functioning. So if one slows down, then we get sick.
That's right.
Okay.
And, we, as a whole, what the problem is with our health system, it only looks at symptoms. It doesn't look at the cause of whatever issues we have. And the cause always begins on the cell level. You can only ever be as healthy as your cells are.
So it's about cell health.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. And the pulsating electromagnetic fields emits frequencies that are identical to the frequencies of your human cell frequencies. There's a biological window,
right.
0.5 to 28 hertz. It's not that technical, it's not that difficult. And your cells resonate with their own frequencies. And when they do, amazing things happen because the cell is charged.
Okay.
So now it can absorb nutrients, it can utilize oxygens, your organs work at the optimal level, you have energy, you sleep well, pain goes away, and all the civilization complaints that we have that conventional medicine does not address is amazing with the pulsating electromagnetic system.
Well, speaking to that about modern medicine, I mean, would you say that, aside from medicine, talking about maybe pharmaceutical companies, do you think that they're...
Don't get me started.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah,
do you think that they're put in place to keep people sick?
Absolutely. That's the
it's
only way.
Kind of
Yes, the only way
operation.
they can make money. And that is why people constantly deal with symptoms, but never get to the actual cause.
Or the cure.
Or the cure.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So how does this work exactly? So this is
a whole body mat.
It's so
So
it's
fold
a mat.
it so a person can lie on it
Right.
8 minutes twice a day. That is what it takes to
60 minutes a day. Okay.
16 in total,
Mhm.
right? And then we have a pillow that is for back pain, for organs that don't function properly, for localized areas. And there's brain entrainment. I mean, we could do an hour here. But the bottom line is that once you address human health on the cell level, you actually get results.
Okay.
Right? Because
How fast were the results for you when you started this?
well, I had no clue what I was doing at the time. I didn't know, what it does and how it works. But, within a few days, I noticed that my back pain was better.
And that's one of the things that your chronic pain in your back.
Right.
And, okay.
And then I was able to sleep. And then I had more energy. And then my depression went away. And everything in my body changed. And all of a sudden, over the course of time, I feel like 15, 20 years younger now than I did back then.
Oh, you look fabulous. So from a cellular level, you just transformed.
You actually explode.
Okay.
Like,
Not
really.
fast, okay.
It's, because your cells work at the optimal level.
Okay. Who's using the machine? Who's buying it?
Everybody. We have, now I can do some name dropping because we're in New York. We can brag a little. Anthony Robbins has 4 of them. Gary Roberts, famous hockey star, has 4 of them. They buy them by the 4s, right? And some politicians in Canada, then Magna International, a huge big company, and Jeff Bridges, right? So, but there are already 1 million people on this device. It comes from Switzerland, so it's already a medical device in Europe. And I'm so happy to be here to tell all the New Yorkers we are getting the medical device license for Canada. This is yay. I know. So little Allie's voodoo machine that she was bringing in from Switzerland is all of a sudden recognized by Health Canada.
Fantastic.
I'm so excited. So 8.5 years of hard work paid off in the name of people being able to take control over their health. Finally, this is yay.
Well, thank you for spearheading that and being so passionate about it. But it's really something that is important. I think from even children in schools, there's a lot of radiation around them that maybe parents aren't aware of. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, wireless radiation.
Wireless radiation.
People don't know. They know it exists. They know there's a problem, but they don't know what the problem is.
Right.
World Health Organization just came out with a statement saying that wireless radiation in our environment is the next cancer tsunami.
Okay.
Cancer will double, by 2020. That's only 6 years away. And how are we being affected, by wireless radiation? I love being in New York, but I feel sorry for the New Yorkers because they're more fried than the Canadians. Like, we're literally being fried all day long. And how does it happen?
And the light just went out.
There's a God. Yeah. How does it happen? Every single cell has what's called a regulatory gene inside of each cell. And this regulatory gene determines, whether your cells replicate into healthy cells or mutate. So therefore you can have cancer inside of you for 7 years and all of a sudden, boom, right? And these regulatory genes are affected by wireless radiation. That's why it is such a big problem. So I don't only just want to talk about the problem, there's also a solution, reducing exposure to wireless radiation, being aware, turning off your cell phone. We talked about it yesterday.
Right.
Microwaves.
Yeah.
Don't put your freaking egg in the microwave, okay? Because I won't eat it. Turning off your cell phones, putting them in airplane mode, not sleep with them while they are, on fire.
Right.
And the problem with wireless radiation is why people don't take it seriously, because we can't hear it, we can't feel it, we can't taste it, therefore we think it's not a problem.
It's an invisible problem.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
It's the elephant in the room.
Yeah. Well, even cancer is a symptom of something. It's not really.
That's right.
Okay.
And we can counteract that by using a pulsating electromagnetic field.
Okay.
And we have, a fabulous visionary Formula One race car driver who is my friend and CEO. And we're coming out with what is a tablet version, Android-based. It's only this big. And the Mac you can fold like this.
When's that coming out?
June!
All right.
End of this month. I'm going to Florida for the month.
I'm so proud of you. I'm proud to, call you friend, and what you're doing for the world. It's very special.
It feels good.
It really does. Any anecdotes that you want to share? Anything funny that you encountered doing this?
Yeah, I love this story. I told it many times. I had I'm not sure whether you want to call him a patient or a customer, and he is 82 years old. And he bought this old system primarily because he couldn't sleep and he had severe back pain. And so he calls me and says that his back pain has actually improved.
Awesome.
And I'm thinking, great. So his wife feels better, she can sleep better. And he says, oh, Allie, but just between you and I, and actually his doctor recommended this to him, which was fascinating. And he had a little secret to share, between he and I and said to me,
And you're telling us the secret.
yeah, but I'm not giving you the name. Like
Okay.
it could be like the next mayor of Toronto. You don't know that. And he said, and my sex drive has improved. And I'm like,
that's always a good thing.
"Yay!" Right.
Fantastic.
And I mean, I recommended that his wife use it on a regular basis too. If your sex drive improves, you want to make sure your wife's up to
Keep
par.
up. Yeah.
Right, right.
Definitely. That's funny. So where can people find you?
They can find us in Oakville, Ontario.
I heard people go, huh? Where's that?
Where's that? It's beautiful. With www.pemfglobal.com or www.imrs.com or www.omnium1. We've got it all. That's the new model, the Omnium One.
Okay, that's
Or
the
your
iPad
best
looking.
way, the best way to find me, and you want to do that because you want to know what's going on in the world of health. At Allie Ochs on Facebook, find me, connect with me. I love it. I love to have friends in New York.
All right. Allie, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.